Good afternoon, everyone. It's Valentine's Day 2026, February 24th. No, February 14th, for all those that don't know. So, yeah, it's Valentine's Day. Great day for love and romance, belly rubbing. So if you're in the mood for belly rubbing, come on out to Rushing's Roadhouse in Union Station, Mississippi. That's where I'll be playing music tonight. And they're going to have steaks and different things for people to eat for dinner. And yours truly playing music. So I hope everybody's having a good day. I'm prepared for the evening. So what's y'all's plans? What have y'all done today or going to do today? If you want to leave a comment. Did y'all get some new earrings or new ring or maybe a stuffed teddy bear or some candy or something for Valentine's Day? Let me know in the comments, and while you're in there, like and subscribe, and you can listen to me ramble on future videos. I've got to get organized though. I've got to stick to a topic, but I've just got so much on my mind, it's hard to do that. So, following a script, it's kind of rough for old Eric here. But I was gonna look up a Valentine's Day song and learn it for tonight. But as I got to looking, I guess there really isn't a Valentine's Day song like there is Christmas and Easter and different holidays. Have different songs that's been written for the occasions, but there's really nothing for Valentine's Day. I'm gonna have to go in and look again while I'm driving. But oh yeah, and don't text and drive. I don't recommend it. But yeah, hopefully y'all are having a good day. Waiting for Monday. Monday will be the Clarity Act vote for cryptocurrency. Everybody keep their fingers crossed that this Clarity Act gets pushed through and it gets voted on and it passes. And if it does, then cryptocurrency will definitely be going back up. If it doesn't pass, for whatever reason, I think the reasons are the market's being manipulated. All these billionaires are trying to get their hands in the cookie jar one more time before the prices go back up. That's why everything's been down. So yeah, you just can't stop the thieves. They're everywhere and they're not going away. As you can see in Minnesota, haven't seen any politicians go to jail yet for all the money laundering and all the corruption that they've been doing, stealing taxpayer money and getting away with it, millions and billions. But that's okay. I think karma's a bitch, and they'll get their due. They'll get their up and comings. It always happens that way. It might take a few years or 5 years, but everybody usually pays the price. If you ever look at turn of events of things, you'll see that karma comes back around and it'll get you. Evil always succumbs to good. Good always prevails over evil. And sometimes it just takes longer than we would like for it to be, but good always prevails. And these people that are stealing taxpayer money into the billions of dollars in Minnesota, and I'm sure it's in California, old Newsom over there, I'm sure he's got his hands all up in the cookie jar with all his little people. And that's how they keep winning these elections in these blue states. They've been importing illegals so that they can give them free housing and free money, which is probably double or triple of what we get after working our whole lives for Social Security. They just get it if they cross the border and vote Democrat. So nobody will come out and call it for what it is. You don't see anybody on the news just coming right out and saying, Obama and Biden, they opened the borders up and they flew people in from third world countries and they let them come across the borders and they put them in strategic cities, which are mostly blue states, so that they can get these people, give them free stuff, and then and tell them to vote Democrat. That way they can keep winning their districts and their elections. And that's what's going on. Now, Trump is trying to remove the criminal aliens that have come across the border and the people that Biden and Obama flew in and planted in the United States. He's trying to get the main criminals out, the murderers, the serial rapists, the drug dealers. He's trying to get the worst of the worst out. And of course, Democrats and the deep state and the billionaire elites that are funding all this rhetoric in the country, they're going off there. They're just going bonkers. They don't want anyone taking the elections back, the cities back, because if they do, then they can't get voted in, and then they can't keep power. And they need to keep the power so that they can keep stealing elections, and they can also keep the money laundering going, and no one finds out about their money laundering and their hands in the cookie jar. But you get all these paid shills that are out there that are getting a little bit money in their pockets so they can get on TV and lie and keep the American people deceived. And but that's the name of the game, I guess. But like I said, good always prevails. They've already been, a lot of them's already been caught with their hands in the cookie jars. And some of them are under investigation. Not all of them that need to be under investigation, but a lot of them are. And they'll get their day. They'll get their day. So I'm not worried about it. But every American in the country should be worried about it, because that's money that's driving up inflation. The stolen money from these politicians and these illegals that they've brought into this country, the stolen money is what's causing the deficit to go up to $39 trillion. And if it would stop, the deficit would start going down. The inflation would start going down. You might be able to buy a 2x4 again for $1.50 instead of $10 a 2x4. And prices will go back down. And that's another issue about inflation prices, is people are so greedy nowadays, and the cost of inflation's caused a lot of that. And I don't think businesses and people are going to want to bring the prices of their goods and services down, because they're making too much money as it is right now. And people are lining their pockets. So you tell me a business that sells a product, now that the price is at the highest it's ever been, you think they're really going to lower the cost of that and quit lining their pockets with all the money that they're making? Even if their cost to produce the products goes down, they're not going to bring the price of the product down. They're going to keep that price up because they're making so much money. And that's the problem with everything. I mean, I just greed, and keeps a little man down like myself. I'm a little man, but I like to think I'm a big man. I like to think that I'm making an impact and doing something good on the earth while I'm here. But I don't know, until they get some of these corrupt politicians out of the government, and stop these politicians from money laundering our money, and inflation's just going to stay up. and everything that goes along with it, crime, everything else. So yeah, so enough about that. Get that inflation to go down a little bit, I might buy me a new guitar. Whoop whoop. I think I'd like me a new guitar. I need me another acoustic. Been beating on the one that I've got for the last couple years. Bought it from sweetwater.com. It's a Martin SE13 special, and it's been a really good guitar. Sounds really good. But yeah, so we'll play music tonight, and it's going to be a good show. I'm going to stay positive, have fun, drink a couple sarsaparillas, and I got to keep moving my visor around so it don't put the sunlight on my face. But yeah, yep, everything's good around the house. All my dogs and animals are taken care of. They're all doing good. They're all healthy. I just bought some big old bag of dog food. I've been buying this Purina Pro Plan 2030 or 3020 dog food, and I've been buying it for years, and it's expensive as hell. But I've noticed that my German Shepherd, he's older, he's probably 11, 12 years old. When I buy him the good food with more protein in it, he's got a lot more energy, he feels better, he moves around a lot more. And then if you just buy that old Roy dog food that they sell at the grocery store, that cheap stuff, that $15 a bag stuff, they don't get the nutrition and the protein that they need out of that. So that damages their joints when they get older, not having what they need. So I get them the $100 bag, but I definitely can notice a difference in how they feel whenever they eat that better food. And so yeah, yep. I knew a guy that I bought one of my German Shepherds from years ago. He used to boil chicken and feed his dogs chicken every day, and I'm like, man, that'd get expensive as hell too, doing that. But I haven't quite went that far. But yep. So yeah, let's hope that the Clarity Act goes through Monday for cryptocurrency, and potentially we'll see a rise. And if we see a rise in the crypto prices, then you're going to see me rise up on my next video if I make one Monday, and I will be jumping for joy. I will be excited. So if y'all like these videos, like and subscribe, please, and you'll be able to be notified or stay up to date whenever I put a new video out, and you'll be able to hear what I'm talking about. Mostly just common sense stuff. But yep, if you would like to learn more about cryptocurrency, I had started investing in cryptocurrency January of 2018, so I have been in it for a long time, and know a little bit about it. Got a lot of money invested in it. So if you'd like to know more about that, comment, and I will get with you on that, and maybe we can do some schooling, and I can help you out where to buy it, what to buy, how to. I'm no financial advisor, so don't take any of my my advice to heart. You want to do your own due diligence. You want to do your own research when it comes to whatever you're going to invest your own hard-earned money in. But yeah, I think it's going to be a great night, and I hope y'all have a great night too. And I got my Fuddpuckers shirt on. I got in Destin, Florida. That's a cool place. I like that place. They have a bunch of little baby alligators underneath the restaurant, and little pens that they keep them in, and they're little funny alligators. But yeah, I think I'll make a video tomorrow while I'm around the house and come up with a good topic to talk about. I'm gonna do a little landscaping in the front of the house tomorrow and get some things trimmed up. I think February is the month that you're supposed to trim all your bushes and everything, get everything ready. So I think that's what I'm gonna do tomorrow. So maybe I'll film myself doing that. But y'all have a good happy Valentine's Day, and you can see my hair's combed and looking good for the occasion. Whoop whoop. All right, y'all have a good night, and we'll see you next time.